Okay, so regardless of what you want to do in life, whether you want to build a business, whether you want to build a career, whether you want to be an athlete, it really doesn't matter. What matters the most is how do you have energy, or what type of energy do you have on a day-to-day basis. You see, I truly believe that having an infinite amount of energy on any given day is the ultimate power, because what's the point of you having knowledge in your mind if you can't actually execute on that knowledge? And what's the point of having all these ambitions and passions and ideas to transform the world when you can't execute on it? And most people, tell you the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth over here, most people, they don't have energy. They have slumps. They go to bed late and they wake up late and they have sugar crashes and they rely on coffee 24/7. So I'm going to show you some simple stuff. I'm actually not going to be spending too much time on diet. I'm going to be talking about more or less on habitual things. Like, I'm a firm believer in Pareto's principle, the 80-20 rule. What can I do to put in 20% but to get 80% return? And what can I do that's sustainable as opposed to non-sustainable? Anytime you have to do something that is a chore, it's not going to work. Based on this system of mine, this 80-20 rule, I would say the first thing that I fix to have more energy in my life is my sleep. I've spoken about before. And simple things that you can do for sleep is this. Number one, at nighttime, as soon as the sun sets, no more fake lights. So right now in Toronto, sun sets around 7. More or less, I dim my lights and I put on blue blocker glasses like this. So it blocks the artificial blue lights. Therefore, my melatonin increases and my cortisol decreases and my nighttime hormones activate. That's number one. Number two, I try to mitigate electronics at nighttime for my sleep. Number three, sometimes I'll take like magnesium oil, put on myself. That's pretty much like my nighttime routine. And right before I go to bed, I read like a nice fantasy story or autobiography. Nothing that's technical or business oriented. I want my mind to kind of explore and have fun. Sometimes I will color mandalas. So the spiritual mandalas you see in like Hinduism and Buddhism, but mandalas are everywhere. So really important nighttime. Then as soon as I wake up, I get light. So it's kind of dark right now in Toronto. I have a light box, 10,000 lux therapy box. Probably within the first 20 minutes, I use it as soon as I wake up, as well as I use another device called a human charger. I'll leave a link below. Plugs into your ear, sends light right to your brain, which is really cool. I do about 100 push-ups in the morning to activate my body. And then I have fresh water, and then I have a high-protein meal. That's pretty much my morning routine. So that is something that's sustainable for most people and that has the most return, because in your sleep, that's when you regenerate. That's when you heal your body, and that's when you actually create ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is your fuel source for your body. So sleep is number one. Number two is, look at this. Most people, they'll leave their house and they'll be sitting all day. That drains their energy as well. Now, some people will tell you, hey, go to a standing desk. Some people say no. You know what? No one's right. It's actually a little bit of both. So what I recommend is like, you can sit, but have a timer. Maybe every hour you get up. So that's what I do. Sometimes I stand, but more or less I'll be sitting, I have a timer, and then every hour I'll get up and I'll do about 100 push-ups. Doesn't have to be in a row, and then I go back, and then every hour I keep on getting up. The whole point of you is to keep on moving around. It's not for you to be either standing for 8 hours, which there's studies to show is not that great for your spine, especially some people wear high heels, so it screws up the lower back. Same thing with sitting down. Sitting is even much worse. But if you keep on getting up, moving around, interacting, pushing your body, that's more natural. So that's number two, is you have to move your body around. Number three is always control your blood sugar levels. So most people, like I mentioned earlier, you start your day with a high protein meal. Most people will be eating high sugary foods. Now, this is not to say don't cut out sugar. That's not the case. What I'm talking about is eating more wholesome foods, so high fats. Get your olive oils in, coconut oil, get any type of saturated fats you want in there. If you're vegan, get whatever fats you want in there, but stay away from processed sugar. So like any bars or snacks or any of that shit, that shit's garbage. So you want to stabilize your blood sugar, because that's when you have your crashes, your insulin spikes, then it goes back down, which is not good. That's why you get all like, like comatose, okay? So keeping your blood sugar is quite stable. Then, number three, to keep your energy levels going, and this one's really, really important, is understanding how productive are you at certain tasks, and when in the day are you productive of doing those tasks. Because a lot of people are counterintuitive. For example, some people are creative in the morning, some people are creative at nighttime. So which one are you? And it's hard to go against your grain, even though you have like a lot of energy to do a certain task that you're not kind of primed to. Like for example, for me, I'm quite creative at nighttime. I like that during the day. Creative work is not good for me. I'm a robot during the day. I get things done. I have a fucking checklist and I do it, okay? So figure out what your pattern is and then chunk it. I'm a firm believer in chunking processes. Every 3 hours, I have one task. I don't multitask. So 3 hours of emails or 3 hours of content or 3 hours of working with my team or 3 hours of customer service or 3 hours of sales, whatever it may be, but it's chunked in 3 hours as opposed to trying to do different things all the time, which is a recipe for failure, that is. Okay? Next thing what you can do to have more energy and have more productivity in the day is be careful who you surround yourself with. Certain people will drain your energy. Certain people will make you mad. Certain people will make you, I don't know, angry, jealous, whatever it may be. But try to surround yourself with the right people that you actually get a boost of energy as opposed to they drain your energy. And those are called energy vampires. They suck. Kick them out of your life. They're no good. In fact, make that your mission to kick them out of your life. So that kind of summarizes the whole video. You know, it's not complicated. Sleep, get that in order. High protein meal in the morning. Move around your body, push-ups, get up every hour, understand how your body works or mind works when it comes to concentration, task or chunk your task that you have to do, and stay away. So number 6, stay away from energy vampires. And that's pretty much it. Like I said before, I'm going to be giving out free Bitcoin and Ethereum every single video. So if you have an Ethereum address or Bitcoin address, leave a comment below. I'll probably pick 4 or 5 people from every video to send a little bit gift, as well as if you have a comment for me, or if you'd like me to do another video about something, leave a comment below. Peace.